Market Life, and welcome to the free video for February 27th, 2020. So the market has been hit very hard here over the past several days on coronavirus fears. And if you look at the weekly chart of SPY here in the upper left-hand corner of the screen, one of the ugliest weekly bars we've seen in a while. Not like cataclysmic, not a complete meltdown, but a very significant break of pattern on the daily chart. I want to think today about the right mindset for shorting. And the right way to think about this is that you want to stand apart from the crowd. So in other words, you don't want to see this and say, oh, the market's going to melt down. SPY is going to be like 285 by the end of the week. Probably not very likely. You also don't want to panic out of your longer term long positions. You really want to do all of this with control and from a position of strength. So if you do want to short, there are two ways to think about this. One is that the best shorts will be set up if the market spends a little bit of time here consolidating. So we would like to see a few days, even maybe a week and a half or 2 weeks in this area. That could set up a really good breakdown. So that's one type of short to think about. There is, of course, the possibility that we'll see a panic later this week. And there are a lot of ways you can play for that. We're looking at an option structure for our members that basically has no upside risk and more or less open-ended downside. Looking at a put ratio spread is one way to do that. You could also just short futures, short SPY on a breakdown. But here's the key, and here's the point of this video. You can't be greedy. What you have to do is have a reasonable target and realize that the market will likely overshoot any reasonable targets, but when it snaps back on that overshoot, it'll snap back really viciously. So the way that people lose money is they get greedy on these shorts. And, for instance, you short and then the market breaks down and you short more. And market goes down a little bit more and you short more. And then it comes back up against you and you short more. And eventually what you end up with is a very big short position while the market is snapping in your face. You want to do exactly the opposite. And that's the key. You want to plan to take profits on any breakdown, and a good first target for another large extension down would be somewhere in this 300 area on the SPY. And that is just a trade to think about. It's one of the things we're thinking about right now. Very complex situation, but you do want to be able to capitalize if the market melts later this week. If these videos are helpful, give us a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, tell everybody you know, and go check out more of my work at marketlife.com. Thank you very much.